Right then, good evening, folks. It's 2217 on 14th day, 6th month, 2023, but it's the 15th day, 6th month. For you poor folks over here, showing you some of the totals showing up for me, and seen quite some things going on here today, such as earthquakey actiony things over here in the Cometic Trench here along a path like this. And I've seen, this gives a more open shot of the entire pork chop. That looks like the pork chop bone right here. Yeah, before the gnawings begin. A good fat trim on it. Danga. I won't be surprised if they don't start venting a volcanic gases. Maybe the wind will pick it right over you to explain the acid rain you're going to get. 4.8. And New Zealand showed up with a 3.9. Yeah, that I showed. So, ain't that interesting? And why was that interesting to me? Is because of these beam sweats here. They're showing up pow. Keeping this whole area agitated. See if I can hold that stuff. See the line right through here? It's very obvious. Timestamp that for you. You can see the curve went right along out of the outline of the what you guys call the Cometic Trench. Well, that's the proper name for it. Electromagnetic perturbation through frequency. Bzzz, a big line pointing toward a very well-known device over here. Yeah, but I don't think that it did it, because it's busy doing something else. Yeah, I'm gonna run this now, so let's just run this and have a good look. I'll bring it down with timestamps for those people that are actually recording evidence of a crime that's going on here. So I'll pull it down to 125 is about all I can get it with that still in it. Zoink. See the flash? That's not a glitch, because it shows up in cloud formations, and I show it all the time. It's going to back up the river of moisture here. It's going to cause an effect up here, and the quakes are just wrecking through that area that this beam is criss. So now I'll do the lines. So what you do, look where that one is big sweats. So let's do a jump. Alright, swath through here. Pulses when it got to that main line. So if you can measure from here to here, you'll see just how low a waveform that was. That's a very... So I would definitely call that ELF. Extra low frequency. Because of the gap from near to there could be measured. And measured again. So that'll be a rippling wave. When that goes right through the mantle. So we'll look for what crisscrosses where. I'm looking for the next beam. Alright, here comes the next one. Crisscrossed again right through here. Nearly nailing it down to this one quadrant. And we were at 170. And then we go over to this side here. You'll see some numbers. And the coordinates, right? You jump over, you'll start learning these. So we're at about, I'd say 35. I'm going to go up. I'll go back again. $70, 32.4. About 76, 77, 177. So that area there has already got a double beam. Never crossed the beams, man. Yeah, it's stronger there now. be where these strong ones are hitting. Here. I ain't trying to point at the heaviest one. I'm just showing a correlation of what I see. Science doesn't have a master. It just records what it's noticing. Boy, that's a heavy end. It's not just one satellite pass happening. That takes 90 minutes. That's a whole lot of lighting it up. Some big experiment stuff. And will Antarctica get involved with some of the devices that you're now becoming aware of? Neutrino observatories are not just in the ice. Okay, again, we've had a crust beam. So we know the last one was 32.5 by 77. Right here again. You've got a device here. I'm sorry, I got a double tickle here of erasings. It's full plasma. Just point at the spot of guilt. So you wonder why you're getting quakes all out there? It's the beams. Right, let's get on with the weather forecast. And that area is going to stay perturbed. And I'd expect more. You'll see as the day goes on. Right about midday. 2, 3 in the afternoon. And that moon goes down, man. It's right in front of the sun right now. Certain angle. Look at Fiji's got a square around it. Tell me they ain't blasting something here. Right over the top of them. They could actually be the culprit. It's a hell of a beam you're putting out there, Fiji, across your entire island. How you feeling over there, folks over there? Bula. Fiji love. We gotta take care of our folks over there. They got Winston Dan Amos all the way into IMF Loneville. What a fucking land grab they did there. Destroyed their freaking sugar mills. We donated stuff to them, and it got seized and greedily gobbled up in private hands and going through trailers full of clothes that people went without. My gosh. Sick world. Yeah, I know what went on there. I ain't never gonna have to shut my mouth about that. Now, we've seen big beamations also seen in the northern hemisphere. Might be worth a glance. Okay, so we're gonna, actually I should have done the 180. Yeah, I'm gonna do it on the 180. Excuse me, I'm gonna change domains. Domains, stop teasing. We got here is time. I wanted to get you back about 3 days. And we're gonna look up here. They prepped a beam right over the top of Europe. It means that's gonna move the jet. It's going to fuel the fire as the air from this beam here. Watch, see it up here? It's going to force the air up and over, and it pop, boom, 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 left a corridor open. Another corridor has been left open here for the whip around a cold air to come back in on the back side of this. So when this comes in here, they dump a shed load where the Three Gorges Dam is and all that. That's a great big pulse that's come up from over here. And that might explain all the earthquakes we're seeing in Turkey today. Ashcombe Johnson. Sevkillen. Oh my. Tell me how many pulses you see there. There's weather manipulation going on because it'll go over the pole. See, you can almost see it hitting the magnetic tendrils of the actual magnetosphere here, curving back in towards the center of the pole. Upper atmospheric to stuff. See, it's curving back in the lines of magnetics, if you will. The Aurora research stuff that goes in. There's a huge devices all along here. Scandinavian space fence, it's known as. We all know about the one over here, HARP. The actual harp of it all. Oh, big beam going through Africa. Right, so let's get on down to the nitty gritty and show you what you. Hello there, Google. Oh, would you look at the chem bombs? Oh, would you look at the guilt? Oh, let's hope we don't see the tiki. You had some quakes over here where these chem bombs were going off. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Plume, boom, plume, boom, plume, plume. All over the top of the peaceful population of New Zealand. while they're lazily going about their days, staring at their phones, talking about the latest jibber jabber jabber gibber. What is the jibber jabber jabber gibber this time? We were eating garlic last week. What are we going to eat this week? What do they got in excess of the store that's going to keep you healthy this time? You're mighty odd shaped here, huh? Are they trying to brew up a store and it looks like that? That's weird. It's just like a blender. The blender move. Boom, stirring up the cam, stirring up the cam, making heavy totals for New Zealand again. Boom, packing up the cam, blast your ass with fucking EMF again. Let's see what Blenheim's doing here. I'm gonna run this. Pick up the waveform better than fast. Boiling it over here. So that station's in. How we doing over here? Christchurch, straight line up. The straight is blacked. Absolutely blacked. I hadn't loaded your Met service yet because, well, it's about as reliable as a two-ply toilet paper or anything you get at the rest stop. Boom! Rest stop skies for you and I. Fort Henry. Hey, you say I got toilet humor. I might as well go to the paper on this one. Which paper you want? The geoengineering? You want me to put a random link and show you the... Have I showed you guys yet the congressional documents on it? The hearings they had in 2009 with verifiable numbers you can use, or if you figured out that Paris Accord is all you needed and all the numbers are there for you? Because I'll show you. I can do that, you know. Look at the frame going on out here. Bzzz, for sale. They'll give you a penny to take it. Take it, take it, take it, take it, have it, have it, have it. The chem bombs are exploding across your skies. Chem bombs exploding across your skies for you and I. They love us so much they give you chem bombs every fucking night. Look at the Sanchez here. Boom, 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 boom. Or is it full skylashes? Ooh, diarrhea. It's skyria, for sure. Falling out all over all your clothes. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's the dots. Here's connecting them. Flipping upside down there, stick man. Oh, look what you got here. You got big, huge turbulence coming off the edge of this one, just shooting right into the bomb field, like it's affecting it somehow. Wow, look at it, right into a star. What is it, a great big starship taking a big bubble of air and going back underwater? I doubt it. Oh no, straight into the full swastika, and right into the Nazi people over there coming for you, New Zealand. What do they got out here? A big toilet flush? Short, 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 short. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, there's a good place to start. Boom, 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 bada boom, boom, boom. Yeah, it looks like a Jewish letter there. Hi, to life, to life. They want your hymen. Your hymen, your hymen every night. Yeah, disgusting. Pedophiles. Oh my. It's a bomb field, emanation point, and everything. How long is that going to go on? Oh, we got a new squirts going on. Boom, 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 boom. Shooting out some more. Meanwhile, you got something that looks like some on the side of a Chinese menu going on by over there. I don't know what does that say. What in the hell is that? Now, let's keep an eye on this cluster here. I'm going to go back. How did it start? Who sharded first? Okay, this cloud took a great big... There it is. 1, 2, 3 dots there. 3 dots there. Oh, interactions. Something shoots off there, so I think the platform is here. Or here. Now, we'll go back. Right, the platform's that dot. So I'll keep that dot in mind. I'm just going to keep watching, and these are 10-minute jumps. See, it's tendriling off, sustaining a straight line when things are supposed to be swirling on in like a big toilet, but it's got a H over there, so it's Mr. Hankey's signature going on. Honey ho! Shardy skies. Yep. Yeah, you got a balloon platform up there. buzzes around somewhere else. I'll go right back. Make a cluster. The devil at 12 o'clock. What kind of faces has just appeared in the sky over here? Ooh, boogeyman. Ooh, it's aliens, man. Oh, the whole imaginarium of it all. Let's look over here again, over this side here. What's going on off here off of Tawny. You got some chem bombs for your early morning. You better heed warnings, or where you gonna be left horning? Honking your horse stuck in traffic again. And you boom, boom, plumes over your volcano fields. That's not good. Right over here where all the chappers are, huh? How them choppers in the sky, flying with those Wilhelmreich translators on your skids. Yeah, I seen you over the Richmond Ranges when I was there. Oh wow, look at that cluster bomb going off out here, bro. The bombs are just evidence of bombs. Back 10 minutes, back 10 minutes, back. You chicken shits down on the ground better do something about this. Chem flyers making storms, boom, ba boom, boom, boom. Chem flyers making storms, boom, ba boom, boom, boom. Don't say your ass ain't been warned, boom, ba boom, boom, boom. About upcoming storms, the chem bombs help make. Boom, 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 boom. You're being taken for a ride. Climate change is a fucking lie. This is what's changing things. This, by moving statistics around. Set a thermometer in your yard and see if it matches what your phone says it is. Always increasing the temperature. It's always colder outside than it actually is. Is it? It is where I am. Look at the structure of this cloud formation here. Let's look at the structure. Doom. Was it a Longines watch? The clouds just always stay at that position all the time. 8 o'clock. We'll get him at 8 o'clock, James. I'm jumping backwards 10 minutes. If you could make the storm go away by playing it backwards, I would go all this whole year. You know, I'd start right at Hawke's Bay and I'd go all the way through Lismore last year. And then we stop it. But you have to know what you know now. What would you do about geoengineering? Only you can answer that question. Look at that. Pow, 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 pow. Pow, 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 pow. Pow, pow, pow. Pow, pow, pow. Pow, pow, pow. Booms! All right, let's head on down to the nose. And that news I hate to get the most. So I'm just going to start right here. Hi! Hey, you're showing terrible totals again at Access. Access is showing something for your asses. The 10-day on the on one is the nothings. Right, the other's the too much. The other's the too much. This one here only gives 5. What in the fuck? What in the... I'll tell you what, you got an event coming. So what I'll do is cover this on the 3s. And then I'm going to give you the 14s. And the totals on the 14s are going to be high because I've already seen the manipulation of the tendril. I've already seen the cut. I've already seen the dive down. I've already seen the block put here. I've already seen what's coming here to meet that there when it hits there. It's going to lead to something that's going to impact you between 14 and 15 days from now. When I say something that says 14S, it means on the 14s, not the 14th. Notice the difference with the TH, okay? Oh boy, this new generation. Give them books and take their phone away. 1 day a week at least. They might decide they might want to read instead. Because it's better than the world. They're going to read about on their phone some of the stuff, the Imaginarium. Beatrice Potter, there's a great Imaginarium. Hans Christian, there's a great Imaginarium. Tolkien. Read 1984. Read Animal Farm. Oh yeah, make them read Animal Farm. That's a great animal story. For all you vegan children should read Animal Farm. I highly recommend it. And have open discussions. Read it with the whole family. Lord of the Flies. Oh yeah, you should read that one. It's we got a conch shell, and it's very important. And Piggy, find out what happens to Piggy, because he's different. Yeah, that's normal right there to you in New Zealand. Come on. It's like something spread its legs, dick's coming out, it's laughing at you, it's pissing its thumb. What the hell is this? This is about as unnatural as it gets. It's almost like they're using the chromatic trench as a tuning fork, tapping it to keep frequency reverberating in a certain way that's causing a tropical waveform to form. The manipulation with the beams is obvious, moving the stuff over the poles. And I'm expecting a major move down here, beam wise, from here. Uh, so we expect a solar mass ejection excuse to come within the next 3 days, a large one. Huh? The continuing absolute killing of this food region here and the fruit growing regions of India here is terrible because their ground was terribly high. They went through a great drought period here, and my heart's going out to what's about to occur with them. Yeah, I'm going to get back to you, New Zealand, but when it comes to life and death, I think we should go with them first. Right, this is bearing down now on that area where the beams guided it in. It's plain to see. It's a terrible totals. Pressure wise, it is low, but it's not deadly low. It's not in the 940s, it's in the 977s, which should make it about a category 1 tropical cyclone or hurricane because it's turning anticyclonically. Ooh, technical name differences. Do you know? And the monsoon season, it comes too soon. So I'm going to give you some of the winds, and that can be expected as this comes in over the next 24 hours. Yeah, I haven't jumped it up to 10,000 feet yet. So let me get that up there. Alright, we're at the official measurement speed of what they measure as these storms at. And right there, you're at category 2. Pretty much expected right around now as she comes ashore. The impact speeds are great. I don't know what high tide is in this area right now. Locally, people should have already evacuated or taken their precautions. Even as it made landfall just then, at that last moment, it was a full line roaring storm. Absolute deadly. It's a killer, folks. This is a killer. And it couldn't happen at a worse time. And it's going to drive water right up in this bay. So we gave plenty of warning for them folks. And this river here is going crappy. It's going to do just what I said, come up in there. So tides are going to be a huge factor. If tides coming in while this is coming in here, hey, there's nowhere for that water to go but up and over at the river. And it's going to be a sad time along those roads there as this tracks more toward India as it came in. Right across the Pakistani border. So now it's in Pakistan, but she's riding. The most damaging parts of the wind and the rain are actually going to impact India. So a flattening move has to occur as it comes ashore on Mimic, but it can't occur yet, or it would destroy the top of the storm. And this is being allowed to happen. It has to be. I have to have a look. Sorry for the flashing you're about to see. But this life and death is life and death. So I'm going to have a quick live look at the Indian Ocean now. See if I could spot anything. I need the last frame. Stop. Just give me a moment here. See if I spot anything. See a straight line black. Not if things would have funneled in normally, she should have kicked up and in. They've hit the backside of the storm and flattened. That beams come all the way down there. The beam has it in a curve. You ever play one of them balls inside a curve thing and slinging it a friend across the yard? You make a curve ball out of it and all. Sling it. Yeah, this storm is well held. Beams on the coastline. This is where your coastal next rad will start interfering with this storm. And that's all we got. Well guided in, okay. So I'm going to need another 36 hours to guide that in. Local next rad should be handling it now. Hello. Local next rads. Let's see if they left anything on for me to view. Then I'm going to go down to you guys and I'm going to roll what's coming for you on the 10th well blasting here over high. Ooh, yeah, fueled a big old storm over here in Boubain's War. Boubain, stop worrying. That whole river there is going to be flowing. Going to be one soggy creek over there. The buttock's going to be Katuk. Ooh, Katuk. Wow, those poor folks, eh? Want to see what they're getting? Bzz, aiming toward that, and this is extremely sus. You know, there's a big major airport here in Mumbai. Why is there radar offline? Exactly. You liars. You don't want to show your guilt, but there's obviously being cut right through that center right here. Flash and see. But it's located either one of these islands or on a ship. Bzzzt. Just in everything, every day. K-bomb cooking you up again. Captain Cook, boom, boom, boom. Right, let's get to the end of the nitty and the gritty and show you the weather. It is going to be oh so shitty. Oh, so shitty is the weather some days. Let's turn off the particle animations. Can I get a drink of water? Watch it. Watch it come. As the tip of New Zealand gets wet. Oh, yeah, the big old flasher comes here off the top, and a major dripper comes out the top and trickles down the western side. And that should form a low right about now. That's when a low should form, just by the dynamics of split an island with flow. So let's watch the spit. Hey, this is New Zealand, man. There'd be some spitting going on. Spitting lies, excuses, family juices. You hold on to your drinks. Boom! Pay attention to what's going on. Hey, frickin' Tony, here you come. Here it comes the double low. It can bomb you nice and slow. Breathe the air with the window open at night. Wake up with a cough and that ain't right. We called that chemtrail flu for years. For years and years and years. Mm-hmm. Come on, double dancing lows the whole time in one spot. And they're the same number. Get out of here. Get out of here. They used to only show numbers that were only 5 apart, and now it's 2 apart to make it look worse than it is, and show a temperature of 28 as red when 28 in his head is 40, which should be red, what they used on the maps. But you know, when I do that down here, I go, oh my god, it's 30. Man, when you get up into 40, it was hot. So they take some things and make things look worse with numbers, and that right there is just millimeters of rain. I was just using it as an example. An example. Because we're always being made an example of when we didn't do nothing wrong. We're always going to our room for somebody else. Well, it's time that we say, we're not gonna take it. No more chem bombs. No, we ain't gonna take it. Not in Napier no more. They're not taking the raping of the land or them no more. Boom, 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 boom. You're being hoed. And one day that's what you're going to be out there hoeing a row, man. Hoeing a row 15 minutes from your house. If you're a good boy, you can get off room restriction. You may have 15 minutes of phone call with your children. Or they're somewhere to kibbutz, whatever they're going to call it. Retraining camp or whatever. Ooh, smackaroos on the 19th. Ooh. Alright, I'm going to do jumpings now. This is boring me. Yeah, guys, you get your own. Right, here's batch toe. This is one what comes over here to visit you from here, gives you major fuckery. Because you guys got some totals coming too. You ain't been left out of this, Australia. There's a lot of people worried here. And because they don't know the difference between 14s and 14th, and even the thuffer and thuckatash. Yes, thucker and thuckatash. Tweety is about playing jokes. Boy, is the river gonna run through it. Skyria is coming your way. Skyria every day. Skyria from people's mouths screaming about climate change when chem bombs, and toxiflyers are clearly the climate that needs to be changed is the one where the corporation is allowed to conduct open experiments on us and lie to us saying, but we got experts. An X is a has-been and a spurt is now a brown stain on the mattress called COVID-19 lie. Now look over here, Australia. Look at your environments. You guys seen enough days of what was coming? Oh yeah, everything just always goes two directions of the wind over here. One's frying and one's bombed. Bzzzt, fried, bzzzt, fries, bzzzt. Alicarade. Thai tree. I heard of Thai. Is that where Thai stick comes from? Wow. Getting fried, stray style. Now, is there campgrounds in the mix? Yes, the flower of death, two of them. What else we got going on here? Somewhere at that time in the world, it was 420. In Australia, actually. What do we got here? Bomb fields. Back. Right there, bombs with the parentheses. Triangle formation shape bombs deployed. Same there. As the EMF begins to interact and the bombs between you and a moo and Tai Tree explode. And when your balls go over the hill over here, they damn sure gave you a bomb show you weren't invited to. Other than the sneezes and the wheezings. Hey, Weezer. Lifter has lifted his leg all over the whole sky of Australia. Oh, just a big square to see. Nothing to see here, folks. Only got a mountain range and all. Well, let's see what made mild Doris sky not so mild looking. Damn sure some chem bombs off the coast out here. No, that's not an ohm symbol. Quite the opposite. Chem bomb fuckery is not fun. You got chem bombs enough for everyone. Yeah, they do. Look. The sickness mix is coming, all the sky is a fucked for you. Yeah, came by fuckery, you're no fun. Came by boom plumes for everyone. Boom! Came by fuckery, I'm not so fond of you. Look at the square here, look at that. Look at that. Chemtrail. The sudden appears with a triangle emanation point, fairly resembling of the old, seeing a eye of providence. And more like size going by. Woo, over here with the hair. Travis is over here, get a mustache going on high. High. Boom, 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 plume, boom, 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 plume, plume, boom, 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 swabbing you. Hey, babe, they spend all their money on chem bombs. That's why you'll own nothing, because they're going to have to take what they got to pay for. What's this, the jackal? With some kind of a weird mask thing going on? The devil, the devil, the devil, the devil, the devil, the devil, the devil. Bobby Boucher's mama would look at this guy and say, Bobby, this guy look like the devil. The devil, the devil, the devil. Great Barrier Reef. Looks like you're being visited by the devil. The devil, the devil, the devil, the devil, the devil. Being visited by the devil. Well, you want to put a book with the devil in it there? Just say, I see it. Well, yeah, there's the devil. Oh, no, it's Ken Bam. Yep. Does the devil do the Ken Bams? The Knuckles Nucleus leading the way with the psh, psh, pow, pow, bam, 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 bam. Hey, the angel of death there holding somebody's hand. Oh my god, descending to prayer, Australia, taking a shirt. Make sure you breathe that right on up. Oh my. It's not funny anymore. Never really was. It's the only way I can get through talking about some of this stuff. The devil, the devil, the devil, the devil, the devil. Such a devilish people observing devilish things, even openly at that. You watching your award show. Guy was humping around, double horns on, licking in the air, looking like he was having a freaking attack for like The Exorcist, a possession, and his children emulating it, twerking in front of you. What do you got here? Shh, don't talk. This thing going on. I think that's worse than seeing the tiki somehow offshore. Well, we got to think some better thoughts in life than is often fed to us on television, that's for sure. As these chem bombs are killing my planet. And it's killing my manure. As it washes away out to sea. And people itself are just people now. They're not humane beings, they're humans. And every fish is humane. Every tree branch is humane. It ain't going in your house, poison ivy, and bothering you. Right. You're gonna need about 14 to 15 days. You can expect totals of a. You ain't gonna want to hear this. This isn't the end of your high totals. You got another thing coming right behind it. So you're going to easily see upwards of 20 centimeters of rain in the corridors through here and here as they whip the storms up and around, and then it feeds this other one. It comes roaring back through. They're deliberately holding these storms to go over this side of the island. This storm should have long since fucked off. But the geoengineers at the great big beams are swelling your streams and killing your dreams. Stay safe. Big love. Peace.